Hello everyone, and welcome back again to Military TV. The U.S. Air Force is planning to purchase up to 1,000 nuclear-capable air-launched cruise missiles, aiming to provide military commanders with a broader range of deterrence options by introducing a standoff capability for air-fired nuclear weapons. In development for an extended period, the Long-Range Standoff Weapon, LRSO, is a nuclear-capable cruise missile intended to replace the long-standing Boeing AGM-86 Air-Launched Cruise Missile, ALCM, that has equipped B-52 aircraft for many years. In its 2024 budget request, the Air Force sought $978 million for ongoing LRSO procurement, a critical step towards deploying a substantial inventory of 1,000 LRSOs. The underlying concept revolves around strategic nuclear deterrence, where a standoff-range nuclear-armed cruise missile can provide a nuclear response option in situations where air defenses are too advanced for closer-range fighters and bombers to operate safely. An LRSO cruise missile can be launched from significantly greater distances, which is valuable when facing advanced systems like Russian-built S-400s or S-500s, or when adversary air power poses a threat that makes close-range operations too risky. In cases where stealth aircraft cannot approach the target directly, but a tactical nuclear response is necessary, an LRSO nuclear-armed cruise missile may present the most viable option. However, the introduction of the LRSO is not without complexities, as some critics and members of Congress have expressed concerns that a lower-yield, standoff nuclear weapon could potentially reduce the threshold for engaging in nuclear conflict, making it appear more feasible and advantageous. Critics also worry that introducing such a weapon might confuse adversaries, leading them to misinterpret a conventional cruise missile attack as a nuclear one, potentially triggering an escalatory response involving nuclear weapons. Additionally, there is an ongoing policy debate surrounding low-yield nuclear weapons, with some arguing that their existence might make the use of nuclear weapons in combat more likely and realistic. The concern is that a hostile actor might believe they could win a limited nuclear engagement because the attacked country might refrain from launching a full-scale nuclear response. Some proponents of deterrence argue that the message should be crystal clear. Any use of nuclear weapons, in any capacity or to any extent, will result in a massive and catastrophic large-scale nuclear response. This approach is designed to deter potential actors from contemplating a lower-yield or tactical nuclear strike. Nevertheless, nuclear deterrence is a complex interplay of various factors and concepts. Those in favor of having lower-yield options assert that military commanders need a wide array of choices to shape their deterrence strategy. Years ago, former Defense Secretary James Mattis justified the inclusion of low-yield nuclear weapons by explaining that it is meant to provide commanders with more flexibility and potentially compel Russia to return to the negotiating table after its INF Treaty violation. Having a range of U.S. lower-yield nuclear attack options could dissuade Russia from considering the possibility of launching a tactical nuclear attack without facing a nuclear response. In conclusion, there is a clear consensus within the Pentagon and Congress that supports the development and introduction of lower-yield, standoff nuclear weapons like the LRSO.